Dave, a 4-2 win against Litherland tonight. First of all, what were your overall thoughts on the game?
Game of two halves, really, wasn't it? I think the first half was completely unacceptable. All the way through, for, everyone on the pitch, it was just really poor. I thought we were outthought, out-battled. And Remika were the better side and they deserved to be 2-1 up. Obviously spoke to the players and made the players aware that the first half performance just wasn't good enough. It was completely unacceptable and it won't be tolerated. We asked them to be brave, we asked them to get on the ball, asked them to play through the thirds. And second half I thought we were exceptional. 4-2, perhaps could have been more. We looked like we had loads of attacking intent and we were really solid as well defensively. So really pleased with the second half, but again, we're not going to paper over the first half. We're not going to allow that to happen again.
You made changes to the starting 11. Andy Briggs coming back in, new signing. Ollie Jepson also has obviously joined the club this week, made his debut. Got on the score sheet tonight. What can you tell the fans about him?
Yeah, so Ollie's obviously a magnificent capture. He's been the captain and arguably the most consistent performer for Kids Grove in the league above, and they're top of the league, unbeaten so far. So another really, really good player. He's got really good defensive instincts, and he celebrates defending like Benny does when he scores. So he is a good addition. And you know what? I thought it was a good game for Briggs. He came back in and he did well in spells of the game.
Obviously, you seem to have a slightly different formation to what you've played previously, a bit of a diamond in midfield. Is that just going to be one of those things that you're looking to try out over the sort of these opening weeks of your management?
I don't think so necessarily. I think today was about, like I said, trying to get Benny and Briggs in the same side and trying to get them playing a little bit closer together. Obviously, it's difficult to do that because neither of them are sort of natural wide players, but the idea was behind it was to be quite fluid. So we had the two formations up before the game, so the players knew what they were doing, and look, it didn't really work with them playing so close, and obviously we changed after the first half, which helped a little bit, but then second half again, nothing to do with shape or formation, it was just about desire and natural ability coming through.
Obviously at half time you made those changes. Obviously, we spoke about the change of Matty Williams on Saturday. I guess those half-time changes again were tactical.
Yeah, it's tactical. I think when it's hard, you're trying to get an impact from the players, and arguably we could have made 7 or 8 changes with the performance in the first half. I thought the 2 would help us try and get on the ball a little bit more. It proved to be right, and it wasn't just about the players coming on. It was about the other players who were still on the pitch. They wanted it a little bit more, and like I said, so calm and composed, and when we've got the ball and we're keeping it, we look really dangerous.
A lot of the action tonight was played in the air. We've seen obviously 2 goals from headers. There was chances as well coming from aerial action, as we called it in commentary. Is that a good asset to have for your team to be able to play in the air?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we want to try and bring a brand of football where we're keeping the ball on the floor and we're playing through the thirds and it's attractive and we're scoring lots of goals because ultimately we want to get the fans off their feet. We've had 1 training session, so to try and implement too much too soon, it's just going to probably be a bit counterproductive. So, but irrelevant to that, I think set pieces are a massive part of the game, and 20-25% of your goals should be coming from set pieces if you're efficient and you're working them well. So we've got a couple of routines, but we need to do a little bit more work from them. But again, it's come up trumps for us today.
We talk about the aerial action. It's not just that today. Connor Comber's 4th goal, the 4th goal of Connor Comber's, an absolute rocket. How did you see that one?
A special strike from a special player. Connor's got that in the locker. I think he's been exceptional since we've come in. Obviously, I don't know how he was performing beforehand, but he's been brilliant since we've come in. And I love the kid's attitude. You ask him to play anywhere, ask him to do any type of job, he'll sacrifice himself for the team. And someone who's willing to do that will go far in the game, and I think this is just the beginning for Connor.
Looking to Saturday, a trip to Barn Aldwick. What are your thoughts ahead of that one?
Again, another tough game. We're teaming in and around the playoffs, so again it'll be a tough place to go. Obviously the weather and the pitch might sort of make things more difficult to play. So look, we've got to go there full of confidence from tonight, but we've got to learn lessons from it as well.
Perfect. Cheers, Dave.
Thank you.